as you know, no has blasted away in the latest Newspoll. Newspoll is one of the best guides as to what's going to happen with the country. We expect there'll be a state-by-state breakdown by this time tomorrow. If it breaks during the show, I'll bring it to you. 53 to 38. Remember, you need a popular vote decision and then a majority of the states. The don't know number has now fallen down, and amazingly, of all of the different demographics, 18 to 34, 35 to 50, 50 to 64 and 65 plus, it's only 18 to 34s that are still in favour of it, and even then it's only 55%. When it comes to men and women, men 60% almost at no, not even 50% female for yes, in fact, higher number, 48% saying no. And here's where Albo's got some trouble. He can't bring his own people with him. Just 61% of Labor voters are supporting the Prime Minister in his want to change the Constitution. 76% of Liberal National voters say hell no. 64% of Greens voters are saying yes. The ones that are saying no, well, they're in the Lydia Thorpe camp because they don't think this thing goes far enough. And everyone else is the best part of 66% no. Now, again, state-by-state breakdown is really what matters here. So we need to know about what is happening in places like, particularly, South Australia and Tasmania. If it's taken for granted that Queensland's going to vote no, WA probably votes no because of the Aboriginal heritage legislation, then it comes down to what will South Australia do, what will Tasmania do, because presumably yes will get up in New South Wales and in Victoria. Well, there is very little information, polling-wise, that is coming out of Tasmania. So I wanted to show you some that is coming our way. This one comes from the Institute of Public Affairs. Yes, right-leaning, but still. They claim 48% no, 39% yes. And even if half of the people who are currently don't know voted yes, well, there'd still be a big win for no, meaning the majority of states' issue would become a massive problem and this thing would be defeated. Interestingly, the same polling suggests that in every single one, including the lefty seats in the south of Tasmania, in and around Hobart, well, no is leading. Bass and Braddon, that's up around the north of the state, 46 and 49%. Clark, Franklin, and then the one in the middle, Lyons, at 48%. But interestingly, perhaps the best weather vane to work out about exactly where Tasmania is going to be is the crazy cat lady and permanent senator, because she's always on the right side of an issue, isn't she? None other than Jackie Lambie. Now, Jackie Lambie appeared on this network a little bit earlier today and made it as clear as mud which way she's going, because she has to wait to find out which way the people are going, so then she can say, oh, it's always on the right side of this issue.
I want to say this to the Labor Party. You are doing a rotten job of selling the voice, and you're going to get a slap for it this morning. Because when it goes down, and at this stage it looks like it's going to go down, the only people to blame, if you think you can walk away from this and leave all that unintended hurt that it's going to leave behind, I tell you, I'm going to be holding you personally responsible. So get out there and start selling this property. Get your voices out there and start doing this, because I tell you what, if this goes down, a lot of people are going to get hurt. And the other thing is, if Peter Dutton thinks he can come through like someone on a white horse in 2 years' time and actually try and pull this off again after all the hurt, if it doesn't get past the first time, you're kidding yourself, Duts. You're absolutely kidding yourself.
I do like the fake crying. By the way, so is she for it or is she against it? We checked this today. The best we could find was this. I support the principles of the voice, but I want more detail. So even if Jackie Lambie isn't a hard yes, then why would the rest of Tasmania follow her? Or is it what normally happens, which is that the people of Tasmania lead her?